It's that time again. It's gumbo time again. I'm about to share the live with some of my livest homies. And I hope that they continue to help share the live as well. Man, seems like I'm the only one here, so it might be a little bit sweating up in here. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to part 2 of the Old Wives' Tales here at the Garden Gumbo. I am your host with the most. My name is Mr. Merciful. I am better known as Mercy Merce. Some people call me Fungus Nat Williams. Also, your favorite farmer's favorite farmer. What it is. Man, give yourselves a round of applause for even showing up again. Love y'all for that. That's beautiful. Look at you. You're so beautiful. Look at you beautiful people. Come here to be all muscled up your memory and get some knowledge in your life. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Please share the live. Please share the live. Man, I bought me a new toy. It's a bug zapper, and it is working overtime, baby. You hear it? It's like, I like that. You know what I mean? When you got trees, it seems like bugs be like trying to burrow their way in the soil, and then they just be like living in there and multiplying. It's a whole thing. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But anyway, besides that, you know, let's get to work, right? What we doing here? We here to, teach people generational wealth, share information. TikTok is a search engine, right? It's in its infancy stage. So I just want you guys to know, since we've been building this here platform, I mean, seriously, the Garden Gumbo is really an amazing platform for those who know about it. I mean, before this was here, it was like, people had little talk shows or whatever, and they was just hanging out and, smoke pot, whatever, and talk about their little garden stuff or whatever. This is different. This is way different. I would step out and say this was like a zeitgeist moment. You know what I mean? Because it just changed the game. And I would go as far as to say, we've been doing this for so long that now that we have this, it's like we don't look forward to nothing else. We started building friendships and kinships, and I just feel like it's a great day to be alive. It really, truly and truly. We teach self-empowerment, self-sufficiency, do it yourself, stay connected with like-minded people. You meet some amazing friends, and everybody, most are anointed. You know what I mean? God-fearing people. That's dope. I'm trying to tell you, that's the squad. My friends are generous, talented, appreciative, humble, inspiring. They are willing to go the extra mile to learn something new. I mean, you can't find a better group of people, So I'm just letting you guys know that I feel great to even be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm the president. I'm also a member, So without further ado, I'm going to bring on some of my other gumbos, the Gumbo alumni. If you guys don't know who I am by now, I'm Mercy Merce, your favorite farmer's favorite farmer. I think I said that already. And, let's get into part 2 segment of Old Wives' Tales. Now, before we begin, I want you guys to get your pen and paper, get ready to get your thumbs tapping, because you better show our people some love. We're doing a lot of research for y'all. We digging in the crates. We calling up grandmas, mamas, you know what I mean, to bring this type of information. If you're younger, millennials, Generation Y, Generation Z, because all of us is Generation X, you know, you would have not seen some of these sayings, and us breaking it down microscopic for you. Hey man, that's a treat. I wish somebody was there to do this for us when we were growing. You know what I mean? So we are being the change that we want to see. All right, without further ado, I am going to bring, oh, I see some people in the chat. Hey, Edwina. Hey, Grow Girl. Hey, Sweet Pea. Who else? We have about 3 people in the chat, which is showing up, you know. I'm sure more people are out in the parking lot, in the hallway. That's fine too. You know, people tell me they don't click in, you know, but they're listening, you know, to get information. They watering the lawn, or they cooking dinner, putting their kids to bed, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? If this information is edifying to you, you should share it. Share it with a friend. Share if you care. Share if you dare. All right. I'm going to get off the grandstanding. I'm going to invite my friends in. All right. Who I'm coming on first? Oh, you know, it was 3 of us. You know, it was 4 of us. One of us could not show up today, and that was our friend, Upbeat Apothecary. All right, so look, who we got on first? Put the Grow Girl on first. How you doing there, sister?
Hey.
Sister, how's your day?
Good. I didn't know I was gonna come on that quick.
It's touch and go. What's happening in your world?
I ran and got my I saw you got your sunglasses. It must be real bright up in here. You know what I'm saying? It's bright.
Man, look, you know,
I went and got mine. Hey.
Oh, okay. We shining like $1 zillion light bill. Let's go. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
We got our sister right here coming on down. Tell us something positive before we introduce Tackle the Green Thumb while we got you here.
Man, I'm just glad to be busy. I'm glad to be productive. Because I could just be around doing nothing, and that is not productive. So I'm just glad that I got stuff to do. How about that?
That's a beautiful statement.
It's real simple.
That's a beautiful statement. We're gonna put some respect on that. And you know, welcome back for the Old Wives' Tales. Are you ready for us? You ready?
I hope so.
Because we know the teacher is ready. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure you lock and loaded. All right. We lost one. You know what I'm saying? Come on, sis. Hey, it's the Chocolate Green Thumb.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome again. Put some respect on the Chocolate Green Thumb.
I just walked in the door. I just got home, so I was almost tardy for the party, or I am a little tardy for the party, but I'm here and I'm happy.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate you coming, sis. That's all that matters. You know what I mean? It's really just a connection. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm excited.
Oh, you must got some heat. I know you, because you keep wanting to change.
Oh, Lord. Well, so, you know, Tiffany did something that I thought was a very good last week, as well as Tree, as well as her. And they talked to some older people, you know, and they got some little input from them. And so I reached out to my good friend Jackie, because she has her great aunt that she stays with, and I was like, let me pick Audrey's brain, you know, or what have you, because, you know, they like that kind of stuff. That's how we communicate, and that's how we stay connected to each other. So I was like, oh, but I think what happened was, you gotta get them when they fresh, you know, and so like you can't come, you know, the day of trying to ask them questions, because they're like, Yeah. And I knew she was gonna do me that way. And I told Jack, I said, you should have been telling her, so that when I come over, she can, you know, be refreshed. So what I did do was I went down the rabbit hole with her. So I went online, kind of put in wives' tales, superstitions, folklores, and things of that nature. And I asked her, "Hey, Autry, have you heard about this? Have you heard about that?" And then the ones that she kind of said she heard about, I jotted down. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, look, you know what? Let's dig in. Who want to go first? Who wants to go first?
Mason, why don't you go first?
I hope there's no repeats because I don't remember all of what was said. So
repeat? We got new information. I am the minister of information. Look,
I'm talking about
I'm into the soft tap pat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, because guess what? It might be new people on the show, so they didn't hear it last week. So don't worry if it is. I don't think my memory serves me. I don't know what happens the next day. I don't know. So,
hey, while we here, let's make sure the audience is getting participation. You know what I mean? Audience, keep us accountable in case we said these things already, because like we said, these are senior moments. We middle age. We ain't we ain't missing two paddles like Joe Biden or nothing. But we do forget. We ain't got two paddles in the boat like my man Cornel West said about Joe Biden. But we do forget. So we want you guys to keep us accountable. And it's really about the audience, because the audience participation is what we like and we love. So, all right. So y'all want me to go first? Okay.
Yes, we want you to go first this time. Let's see what's going on.
I'll go first. That's not a problem. I'm hit you with a soft one.
Okay.
You cooking with gas.
Because fire will burn.
Right. Can anybody in the comments tell us what that means?
Oh, man.
Is there any intelligent life form out there?
Well, they might be trying to get
you guys can hear it.
They might be trying to get the gist of what we're talking about. So give
if we are glitching, or you know what I mean, we coming in clear, let us know what's happening. You know what I mean? I think that's a simple one. Woo! Nessa. F around and find out. Woo! Early. That's a new one. That's a new one. No.
Oh.
No. That's not what that means. But she just that's one should be added though, but that's not
That's a cliche.
That's a cliche. But that's not old. That's like last year, this year. That's the current, this current time. Cooking. Y'all want me to tell me? I want to see if everybody else knows, if we all on the same page. Because I'll say it, it's not a problem.
Yeah, come on with it. I need to know what it means.
Are they listening? Because I know some people out there quick to answer stuff. Maybe they don't know.
Cooking with gas is just like, okay, like if you're spot on, you got the right answer, you on the right path. Like say you're telling a story and be like, all right, I'm about to erect this building and I got these plans, woo. And it don't seem like it's all together, but you're like, all right, when you do that, now you're cooking with gas. Now, boy, you're cooking with grease.
We said a little different down here then.
What y'all say?
We said now we're cooking with grease.
Gas, grease, it's the same thing, no?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's just said, like it's a different, version.
Okay, well, it's the same. I know that's some southern thing, though. You know what I mean? I remember grandma.
When you're cooking with some grease, baby, it's gonna fry something
it's
good.
It's on and popping, right? Exactly. You know what I mean? You know, you got something going on, right?
Baby,
cool. All right. So how we gonna do this? How we gonna rotate this? Who going next? Who?
Well, look at how it is in the squares. I don't know.
All right. Look, C comes before G. Cool. If we go in alphabets, the chocolate green thumb comes before the grow girl. So C comes before G. So let's do that.
Hey,
so
we can do it. We can do it.
It's gonna be the angle. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, let's see here.
Let's go.
Okay, so in the words of reptiles. Okay, reptiles. Yeah, reptile. They have a Texas folklore. That's a kind of I guess it's fled to Texas or what have you. And it says never harm a lizard or a horn lizard or a horn toad. And you want to know why you don't do that?
Why? I have no clue.
Okay, it was stated if you harm a horn lizard or a horn toad, that your cow's milk would dry up, or they would produce bloody milk.
Really?
I don't know.
Is that true?
I don't know. I don't have any cows, but I just hey, I just thought that was very, very. I thought that was very interesting.
But how is that relevant or whatever? I never heard that before.
What, relevant to lives? I don't know.
I mean, like it's the lizard to the cow that you wouldn't even put that together. Like, you know what I mean? That's like.
I guess it was like a bad omen of sorts.
Okay.
And so these are, I don't know what these reptiles are supposed to help your land to do. I don't know. Maybe it keeps the cow from eating bad insects in the grass. I don't know. I mean,
now, do we go myth busting on that, or we just let that one slide?
I think we let it slide.
I think one of these we're gonna have to let slide.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, I don't mind pushback, but I'm like, I want to learn what somebody else may think. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all about, right? The decode.
Yeah, I mean, for the nature of right now, I mean, I can pull up my computer as we're going on in here and kind of look, but I don't know if this might be a myth.
All right, that's cool. It's cool. It's a good one. I got it wrote down. Don't harm a horn lizard or a horn toad. It'll make your cow's milk dry up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how that will go together, but alrighty then. All right. So, Mrs. Atlanta.
This one is interesting. I don't know if we talked about this one. That sitting at a corner of a table is bad luck.
No, I don't think we went over that.
So look, it says in Russia and Hungary, sitting at the corner of a table can curse you to a life of loneliness.
Huh.
Misfortunate diners who sit in this spot are doomed never to get married, at least for the next 7 years.
That's nuts. But you know what? I guess that's the behavior pattern. Because you're not really socializing, you're not with everyone else. You just kind of offset. But that don't mean that you know.
Like you on the corner, just
so are you sitting at a corner, or are you sitting on the corner of the table?
The corner of the table.
So the table is a rectangle, and you sitting on.
So instead of you on the
edge.
You're at the angle.
Right, but nobody sits like that.
Well, maybe they do.
Hey, I'm with that.
Away from the angle of a table.
I'm gonna do one sitting too. While we talking about sitting, okay? Don't sit with your back to the door. That's a Malcolm X proverb. I know a lot of black people don't do that because I personally don't do that. You know what I mean? I don't sit with my back to the door now. I need to see it all. See what's going on. See what's happening. You know what I mean? Can anybody in the comments give us a little bit on that? Maybe a story or an exchange, and we would take it. But I think that's like an old saying.
Yeah, I've experienced a lot of people who are like that. I don't have an issue with it, but I mean, the person that's sitting across from me is going to cover me, I can assume, so I just leave it be. sometimes you don't have a choice depending on where you sit.
We got some people scrolling in here. Hey, Shan. Hey, Nessa. Hey, Ressie Roll. Vanessa said she the same thing in the classroom. Don't sit with tobacco.
Classroom for sure. No, I need to see everything. Everything. I would tell a story about that, but we're not gonna get into that today.
Yeah, come on, we got time. Let's get to it.
Story.
So a few years back, I had I just had an interesting class. Okay, we had interesting class after COVID. Just kids dealing with some maladjustments and things of that nature. And so I always keep an open classroom or whatever, but kids find a way to get in a cut. You know, like they find a way to hide or whatever. And, you know, this is the time we wearing masks or what have you. And so I know that I saw this little boy and, you know, he, you know, came to me from another class or what have you. And I know he had said something, but in the mask, it was like smoke came through the mask. And I'm looking because I'm thinking I'm going crazy. Well, I guess a few hours later, it was determined that these kids were vaping in the class.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wait a minute. I was in the class like, you know, whatever. So I'm freaking out because, of course, you know, as the person that they're in the classroom, like, you hold the bear of the responsibility. So I'm like, wait a minute. How did this go down? I'm watching these kids or whatever. And so my administrator at the time was like, Calvin, don't worry, you know, whatever. You know, these kids, and, you know, all of their parents have been called. They're out for 2-3 days. You know, they're not coming back because I can't do this, right? And so I was like, okay, but I was still like, this right here, I don't understand how this happened. And it was just like, you know, that's why it's important to have all of that open. But even with all that openness, people can still find a way to get it over your head.
That's crazy. But how old was these kids? And like Nessa saying, like fifth graders, but fifth graders are vaping.
So they were fourth and fifth graders. The one that I had, the one that had the smoke, he was actually in fifth grade. It was two others that were in fifth grade, and then the rest of them were fourth grade. But the thing about these kiddos were, these kids were shutting down fourth and fifth grade. So I took about 7 kiddos who were just off the chain, and we had to just get them. I had to get them, like, we at school, like, you gotta cut whatever y'all got going on at home. You gotta cut that down, and we gotta get to the business of you being able to operate in school. And I mean, not all of them were bad children. They lacked boundaries and structure. And so, and it was going to hurt them because a lot of them were really smart. But they just was like, I do what I want to do and I'm going to do it. And what you going to do, you know? So, you know, you have to kind of get a little militant, you know, whatever, but they love structure. Children love discipline and they love structure. You just have to give it in a way that they can understand.
You know, my mama used to whoop my, you know what? Okay, yeah. So I can't even fathom that.
Yeah,
I promise you.
And these days and time, you know, we get into a big discussion where that doesn't work because it's kind of filled with rage, you know. So how they equate that is when I get mad, I put my hands on somebody. So you gotta kind of figure out a different approach, you know, now because they ain't like, okay, you tag me and I'm gonna fall in line. No, they ain't falling in line. These kids are different. They're programmed different than we were. And so it's just hard. It's a hard thing. But some of them do need to be roughed up just a little bit. You know, sometimes you gotta flip the table every once in a while. I had to do it a couple of times in the classroom, not to scare them, but just to understand, like, okay, you flip tables, I can flip tables too. Let's go. Right. You know? So, yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So look, who's next? You know what I'm saying?
I guess I'm next. I told my little story, but I guess I'm next. So your garden tools, do you bring them in the house?
They stay outside, no?
How she leaned in too. She leaned in.
Right. Here
Like,
we go again with these garden tools.
You know, that's that passive aggressive. Like, if you can't find it, this is what my mom used to do. If I find it, can I give you a whipping? That's how she. I used to be like, oh, I'll be right back. Let me try this one more time. Well, go ahead.
Okay, so you are not supposed to carry a certain garden tool in the home, and would you guess which one it is?
The H. To start with an H.
That is correct. It says never carry a hoe into the house.
Oh my God!
Now that can have many.
Go with these dumb hoes again.
That can have many meanings. Don't carry them in the house. Whether they are a garden supply or the other one. Anyway, it says if you do by mistake, carry it out again, walking backwards to avoid bad luck.
I know that's right.
Yep, carry them out.
I don't have any.
Backwards.
I don't have
backwards, honey. Don't bring them in forwards because you had backwards thinking bringing them in the house. Take them out.
Too much. Too much.
You know, I don't have any comment on that.
I thought that was cute.
Yeah,
it's cute. You just telling the world that y'all need to keep y'all hoes in check.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
No, I'm just talking about garden tools. You just gotta keep them outside.
Keep them outside.
Why you sneaking them in the house in the first place? Go ahead. Get your life.
So
she tickled.
Teach, you gonna appreciate this one, teacher. All right, so I found this one. Thumbs should be tucked in when visiting cemeteries.
Oh, well, I don't visit them.
I don't do it either, but I thought this was very interesting. So as it turns out, the Japanese word for thumb is parent finger. So tucking your thumb into your hand, like this, is said to shield your parents from the Grim Reaper.
Oh wow, I like that.
That's a whole lot of.
I don't like it like it, but I mean, I like the saying of it. You know.
That's an old wives' tale.
I like that. I'm crazy.
Wow. You guys.
We don't want the Grim Reaper coming.
No, we don't want that.
Okay.
That is. Sweet Pea said that's deep. That is deep.
That is deep, right?
Yeah.
I got one.
All right.
This is a good one. I think it's good. Okay. Has anybody ever heard the expression, follow your first mind? And if so, put that in the comments, please and thank you. We'll wait a couple of seconds. Edwina says she has heard of it. You want to take a stab at it since you... No.
I just wanted to model the expectation.
Okay. Let's see if Ressie Roll knows what's up. What's up, Sister Ressie Roll? That's my buddy right there. Let's see if she knows. Oh, Upbeat said they know. Nessa no. All right, well, let's hear it in the comments if you know what that means. If we on the same frequency, whatever. I have heard follow your gut feeling. That's very close. Trust your instincts. I like that. Anybody else? Give me one more. It's all on the same line, but I want to see if someone gets what I was thinking. Listen to your intuition, your first instinct. Same. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys what I gathered. That's divinity. That's God, this Holy Spirit, whatever you want to call it, talking to you. And you should really pay attention to that. Your first thought that you get, that's usually the gut instinct, your intuition, whatever the case may be. And oftentimes we go against that. Like, say you're trucking down the road and, you say, hey, I think we should go to the right. And your passenger, no, man, go to the left, go to the left. Sure. That's when you get into a car accident. Your brain told you to go right, but you went against that, and that's what happened. You wind up messing yourself up because you didn't follow your first mind. You don't went what someone else said, and that's what jacks you up. So if you start, that's divinity. If you get something, if you get a download that told you to go left, go left. Don't go right. Go with your gut because it will mess you up. That's it. Someone said, I never heard that before. And that's your inner wisdom. Okay. I'm glad you guys are getting something out of this. Because we've been working hard. Hey, tap the screen, y'all. These ladies over here, coming here looking all beautiful, half gorgeous, half beautiful, gorgeous and beautiful. Come on, man. Tap the screen for these ladies, man. I'm just happy for them to even be here, man, for real.
It's my turn?
Yeah, it's you. It's all you.
That quick? All right. It's bad luck to open scissors without using them.
Interesting.
Even if you do like that, like you cut something, but you're not cutting nothing.
Look. I said what I don't know. I don't know if it's at a 45-degree angle. I don't know. I know you a teacher, a whole teacher, but
No, I'm just playing. The what ifs. I'm sorry.
And what does that symbolize?
So this one was more of an Egyptian one, right? Oh. This is Egypt. Egyptians have several old wives' tales about scissors. I don't know why. It says here it's a commonly held belief that leaving scissors open is bad luck, as is opening and closing scissors without cutting anything.
Okay, so then that answered my question. Yes, you just can't open and close. Okay.
Egyptian. I wanted to get some outside of these United States.
I like that though. I like that because we need to sometimes we need to get international with it too. Yeah.
Right. Wow. That's pretty cool. We're learning something new. All right, so let's get to the green thumb.
Okay, so this pertains to moving into a new place or space. Have you ever heard when moving into a new house, it's always wise to enter in first with a loaf of bread or a new broom.
A new broom?
A new broom. Never take an old broom to a new place.
Right. I've heard that.
And that's kind of like, new beginnings, new beginnings. So if you had probably, some misfortune in your old home or what have you, you don't want to bring the old broom that you swept, in that place to a new place. And these are just wise tales, Hey, I mean, it's all about what people, I think a belief system too, do you believe that or whatever? I know I didn't bring my old broom and I didn't bring nothing from my old house into my new house. We bought all new furniture and everything. So.
That's you. I got to tap that right quick. If you're in like a real serious relationship, and it's been for years, you should change your mattress and your bed too.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Like that's the whole thing too. It's like, you just repeating the same crud, you know what I mean? It's just a sanitary thing, you know what I mean? So I just want to tell you.
They talk about defile beds, and that pertains to relationships. So, switching people, then, you got to switch the bed.
Oh, wait. I forgot. They're doing this last, right?
Yes.
I forget, because I almost went to Tiffany. I apologize. All right, cool. Man, woo! I got another one. What is? It's just me, myself, and I. I know De La Soul made a song about that. It's just me, myself, and I. You guys know what represents that?
And we do the WAP. We do the WAP at the same time.
Yeah, but that also has significance from what I'm picking up.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
Look,
I'm gonna see if somebody else.
I missed it.
I want to see if somebody else is if these type of things is like crossing, boundaries or whatever, like time zones and stuff. Has anybody else heard it?
Look what.
Take a stab at it. Yes, ma'am.
Look at what Tamara put. Did you read that?
I can't see it.
Okay, so did you know in Ireland or Scotland that on the New Year at 12 a.m. you open all the windows and doors to let out the bad and to let the bad out and then to let the new luck in. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I got one for New Year's. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come back to that. Let's go back to that. Let's deal with me, myself, and I. Let's see if anybody picking that up. You know what I mean? We got one for that. I definitely got. We're gonna come back to that. I promise you. Anybody want to give a stab at that? If not, I'll just go ahead and just say how it was explained to me.
Interesting.
Well, the me is your temple. You know what I'm saying? Because you could touch that. This is me. Hey, that's me. Right? The self, they can't touch the self. That's your spirit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's like the universal self. Yourself, myself. Everything is a self, universal self. You know what I mean? That's a spiritual thing, right? And then the I, right? It's not this I. It's your third eye. So that's the mind.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you remember Prince used to wear the 3 glasses? You know what I'm saying? With the shades with the 3, whatever, because that's the third eye. Cover that one too. So me, myself, and I is, mind, body, and soul. That's a real deep thing, so.
I like that. That.
Yeah, but, we've been digging it in.
My turn.
So.
Right. I'm still upbeat. She typed that mattress in caps. I'm chuckling at that because she stuck on that. She was like, yes, that mattress. Anyway, okay. Stepping on a manhole cover can turn your luck. So this is a Swedish old wives' tale. Manhole covers seem pretty ordinary. Most of us hardly notice them at all. But in Sweden, it's believed that stepping on them can bring either good luck or bad luck, depending on what letter is marked on them. Covers marked with a K are considered good luck because in Swedish, the word for love starts with K. Covers marked with an A are thought to bring bad luck because the Swedish word for heartbreak starts with an A. So the letters actually have something to do with it. So.
Right.
That's crazy.
Really dope. Man, so what is the Swedish word for with K? And which one is what with A, since you didn't go that far? Right.
I didn't go that far. Maybe somebody can research it and put it in the comments.
Tamara still on
she's still on it, ain't she?
She's still on the broom. She said the youngest man with a new broom and the youngest girl with a new broom, they ought to brush the road too. Okay.
All right.
We take that.
Hold away and let the new luck for the groom and bride. Okay. So then that correlates to another thing with the broom of like the bride, when she says the broom and a bride, with the jump in the broom. That's
I
good.
like it. I
Ceremony.
like that.
So, hey. Okay. So now let's talk about trees.
Okay.
Uh, Now, trees do have like some symbolism of having, good fortune or what have you. Did you know the
Mhm.
birch tree is one of those trees? And
What
it's
tree?
birch, birch tree.
Oh, okay, yes. Birch tree,
Um,
yes, ma'am.
and it symbolizes. Excuse me for a second. It symbolizes rebirth, new beginnings, and growth. And what people would do is keep birch twigs along the edges of their property to keep evil forces away. Or some people would plant a birch tree on their property to keep their property, and with, good, good
Wow.
around. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Why birch of all trees?
They symbolize the rebirth, new beginnings, and growth.
Okay. All
Just
right, you
the
birch.
symbolism of that it symbolizes positive things.
Okay. Awesome sauce.
Now I did buy a birch tree from Aldi's, but it got washed away in Hurricane Burrow, so I don't know what to say.
Oh, good. So it did. So it didn't even have a strong tap root.
No, but we'll try again.
Telling on Aldi's. Aldi's need to get it together. All right, hey, I ain't messing with that. Hey, so since Tamara was talking about New Year's, you guys touched on the New Year's. It is said that on New Year's, one should take 12 oranges. This is Chinese. For the Chinese New Year. You take 12 oranges and you get a list of things that you want to be done for the new year. And for each month, you roll the orange across your threshold. Prosperity, love, new job, new wife, new this, new that, whatever, new car, you know. And as you are rolling these things across your threshold, you're ushering this in for the New Year's with you. And then you come in, you close the door, you lock it, you eat the fruit, and it's supposed to manifest for you.
Okay.
I mean, you guys are talking about opening windows, letting the bad luck out and all of that. So if if you're going to go with that, these are also New Year. In my neighborhood, I'm from Brownsville, but hey, they letting it off like the 4th of July on in Brownsville.
Hey, over here too.
It's over here too. It's over here too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know why you wasting bullets, but
It's a pyrotechno show going on. I mean, the sky is lit up with all kinds of colors.
Yes, people will just be happy. That's it. All right, so moving right along on to the next.
So, has anybody ever planted matches? Planted matches.
Oh no, I have not done that.
All right, so this is more of a gardening one, right? So sulfur is a natural fungicide and an important nutrient for plants. So at the tip of that match, there's sulfur, right? Mm-hmm. According to the Lord, placing a matchstick in the soil next to the plant, sulfur tip down, can help deliver sulfur directly to the plant's roots.
Interesting.
I did not know that. Maybe somebody else did. I didn't know that.
Okay. I was about to say, I've never heard that before. So I guess that's something we got to try.
Yeah.
Okay, you trying it out first?
I'm definitely going to try that.
Okay.
I get a couple of matchsticks. That ain't gonna bother nothing. I mean, it makes sense because, like, I love doing biochar and all of that. I love kind of putting some kind of ash in the ground. So I think that actually makes sense. That and like sawdust and all of that stuff kind of works. I don't know why it works, but it does kind of work. So, maybe I'll try it. Are you doing a double check on it, sis?
Well, maybe. I'm gonna go deep into some of these.
Oh, of course. I'm just, I see you in thought. You look like you in thought right there.
It messed me up a little bit because I was like, chemistry wise, what's going on?
Sister Rusty Rose said, "Is it used matches or unused?"
I would say unused because once you light it, you've burnt the element. I would say unused.
That's interesting. That's worthy. That's buzzworthy.
I could be wrong.
We need to do.
That's my thought.
No, all right. We might do some myth busting on this, down the road.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this pertains to knives.
Oh.
So
okay, knife.
Yeah.
She went from hoes to knives.
Okay.
So it says
he's waiting for Tree to come there with these. Come on.
Where's she at? Where's Tree at?
She's sick. She's not
okay.
So it says that we should never give a knife as a home-warming present.
Wow.
And the reason crazy. Why is, or not only a home-warming present, but you should never give a knife as a gift to your neighbors because they will become your enemies.
Lord.
Wow.
Yeah. So. Just don't give them no silverware either. I just say just don't give them no silverware. Period.
Yeah, that's like next level.
But that makes sense. Oh my God! Wow.
All right, so this is an old Southern jewel.
Okay.
I smell what you're stepping in. You like that one, huh? She just put that in the archive. She just ching ching red. I smell what you're stepping in. Can anybody give me a shot of what that might be? Tap the live, man. Knife under the bed of a pregnant woman can cause increased labor pains. Good night. Ooh. Whew. That's really interesting.
That's heavy.
That is.
Who would put a knife on it? No.
Well, people do that. No.
That's like that little tale, that little story they used to tell with the little pea. Somebody put a pea under the mattress or something. Do y'all remember that one? And she could feel the little pea through the mat. I don't know. Never mind. It was a vegetable. The pea. I don't know what. It's some nursery rhyme or something, whatever.
I'm about to say, it sounds like a children's book.
You know them nursery rhymes was wicked back in the day.
They were very wicked. They had us all gloomy with that whole bubonic plague stuff. All of that came from there.
Yeah, right. but they dressed it up real nice for us. When I took my literature class, when I was a freshman, I was like, oh my God, we've been fed lies.
That's crazy.
Oh, Tree said, side chicks, be careful. Oh, wow.
Oh my God!
I have nothing to say.
Oh, Lord. Please help us.
I would just think that when you say I smell what you're stepping in, that means you're full of it.
No.
That's not what that
means. I'm digging what you putting down.
There it is. Oh. Yes, Princess and the Pea. That's what it was. Thank you. Somebody knew.
Oh. Smell what you're stepping in is like I'm digging what you're putting down. Or like, you know what I'm saying? It's the ish. That sounds good.
Oh, see, I wouldn't have took that. I wouldn't have took that as meaning that.
Or it could be BS too. It can go either way. It can go both ways. It's
You know how we use
multiple meaning words, baby. Multiple meaning phrases.
African American colloquialisms and things like that. How we like use like "you good," but "you good" could be all different kinds of ways. The way you say it, like "you good."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, so, like you good? Like
you good? You need some money.
You going crazy?
Are you good? Yo, you need some protection. Right. You good? Are you well? Are you tripping?
Yeah. You ready? Look, you ready to fight? You good? Yeah.
Right.
You know. But anyway, I found one.
Can you drive home safely? You good? Right. All of that. Yeah. All of that.
So can we pause for a second? Because one comment came in from Tamara. She wanted to know about okra ready to harvest. Just don't make sure they don't get too long. Probably about this big. It just really depends on the variety, but kind of touch them to see if they're hard and then clip it.
Because if you wait too long, they'll be stringy.
Yeah.
Hey,
they'll be fibrous. Very fibrous.
Listen here, Miss Tamara, Miss Tamara. Anybody else? Listen, man. Look at me. Come close. We ain't talking about nothing else but old wives' tales tonight. I like when people come in here, they come in here late, and I call it monkeys and tampons. What they do, they try to change the energy. It's like they need some type of attention. And if you want the attention, I'm going to shine the spotlight on you. Trust, no one believe. Listen here, we talking about something else. We ain't talking about no okra. Don't come in here and talk about no okra. We talk about something else. You know I am the comedian.
It might have just crossed the mind real fast. Mercy,
yeah. You talk about poof. Listen, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect, Miss Tamara. It's not only you. It's annoying. Real rap. So please don't change the energy because you will get muted and anybody else. It's not just you. The next mods, be on the lookout. Somebody here coming in and talking about some other things than what we talking about, muted immediately. All right? Let's have a great day. God bless you. May he keep you and hold you. All right. We're not going to have, it's not positive energy over here. We love you all. You know what I'm saying? We just need a little bit of correction. You know what I mean? And that's how we could just keep an even flow and an even, because if not, we just be talking about everything. Monkeys and tampons, monkeys and tampons, monkeys and tampons. It ain't making sense. None of it's Legos and Skittles. None of that stuff go together. You know what I mean? Can we stay on task? If not, it's just going to throw us off. You're going to derail the show. So we ain't doing that. Let's stay. Two eyeballs. All right. Who's next?
I think you in the square.
No, Tiffany was.
I think
Oh, okay. You just came back. Okay. All right. Okay.
I just came back to, do a little bit of correction.
Okay, because,
I got you. You know what I mean? All right, moving on. We said we said.
Go ahead. Just go.
You left. Oh, it's me? Okay, I'm sorry.
It's on me. You know you last.
Okay, all right. Okay. So now we're going to. No, I don't want to do that one just yet. Let's do this.
Go ahead and do it.
No. We're gonna do this one.
Oh, your first mind.
That wasn't my first mind. That was just what I saw. I don't like it. Okay, so it says, if you see a ghost, do you see ghosts? If you see a ghost, walk around it 9 times. If it doesn't work, try crowing like a rooster.
Girl,
this
bye.
will cause the ghost to believe it's daylight.
Girl, bye. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
What's the ghost looking like?
I'm going to go and get my frankincense and myrrh oil. That's what I'm going to go get.
I don't know what the ghost is looking like. I just think if I see a ghost, I'm just going to run. I don't have time. Nothing else. What do you want with me?
No bills in here, nothing. You got to go.
You got to go. You got to go.
Ain't no bill.
Man.
Okay. Can I say it again? Reese rolled.
Yeah, she wants you to say it again.
Okay, I'll say it again.
Upbeat said, girl, bye. Yes, girl, bye.
Okay, it says, if you see a ghost walking around, walk around it 9 times. If it doesn't work, Try crowing like a rooster. This will cause the ghost to believe it's daylight.
We don't negotiate with ghosts. Girl.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. No, I'm just kidding. No, I am.
Okay, Bobby Brown. Okay, Bobby Brown.
Oh.
Okay, Ghostbusters.
Who you gonna call? Elwina.
Ghostbusters.
Because I'm gonna be gone. Right.
That is off the meat rack.
I know.
Oh man. Look, this a goodie one. This a goodie. I got a goodie. All right. So you don't have to be what they call you, and you don't have to go where they send you. What that mean? You don't have to be what they call you, and you have to go where they send you. You know what that mean?
Yeah.
Anybody know? Has anybody heard it?
I haven't heard it, but I think I know.
Come on, you on the panel. Let's see.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep it to myself. Okay. I'm gonna let the others.
Nah, we didn't call on you now. I just want to see if somebody else want to say something. Help us out, sir. Okay. All right. I'm tickled because you don't have to be what they call you. Here we go. You know, that's every so often they give you that. You have to verify. Verification is complete. All right. All right. Say that again. All right. One more time. You don't have to be what they call you, and you don't have to go where they send you. Mm-hmm. Grandma used to say that all the time. Now, what that means is simply you don't have to be what they call you. Mean if they call you a hole, they call you a derogatory name. You are this, you are that. You ain't got to be what they call you, and you don't got to go where they send you because the person tell you go to HE double hockey sticks. Okay, they tell you to go to Blazers. You ain't got to go to Blazers if they told you to go. So you ain't got to go where they send you, and you ain't got to be what they call you. You know what I'm saying? Answer to what you want to be answered to. You know what I'm saying? Is that clear enough?
All day.
Yeah, stand firm.
Is that what you was going to say? What you was going to say?
Stand firm on yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
That's also loving yourself. That's also loving yourself.
That's right.
You ain't got to receive that. Just because they said it just means it's truly stated, but it doesn't mean it's true.
That's it.
Hey, my grandma was wild. I love my grandma and my mama. My mama was all of this. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
So I'm the flower girl. You know I like my flowers, right? I didn't like this one. This one kind of made me a little upset. Okay? Oh, no. Yellow flowers have dark symbolism. What? They're so bright and pretty. This is what it says, right? Yellow flowers seem like a friendly gesture in most parts of the world, but don't hand your Russian buddy a bundle. In Russia, people believe yellow flowers represent separation, sometimes through infidelity or unalive, that word. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yellow flowers off the meat.
Well, I love yellow flowers.
Because now here in the States, I guess here in the U.S., yellow flowers are associated with positivity, happiness, and joy.
Friendship.
Yeah.
I think it's cool to learn the different things, different cultures, because like even the yellow ribbon has a positive meaning, right? So it's really weird, like how, not weird, but just different how we perceive things.
And then you don't want to offend, so it's good to know these things.
Educated.
Yeah, because if you encounter somebody from another place and you gave them a yellow flower and they are thinking by it, you thinking I did a nice gesture, but then you didn't do it.
Right.
So
in the comments, not to cut over y'all, in the comments, Miss Ressie said yellow means jealous. That's interesting.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. I've never heard that, but That's interesting.
Well, hey, we
And
learned.
people, and Deja Vu said yellow means yellow, and I don't know what that means. Maybe you're cowardly. I don't know. But Deja Vu said that. Hold up. Deja said, if they get mad at me for giving them a flower, they can stay mad. I know that's right.
I know that's right.
Yeah,
That's
I guess.
It's about the intent of the heart, anyway.
Yeah, it is actually.
the heart posture. I agree.
Oh,
It's
me?
your
Oh my
It's
God.
all me.
Okay. So let's talk about bird life. Bird life.
Bird life.
Okay. You know, we're talking about Texas. This is a Texas lore. Okay. A Texas lore. It says, beware of buzzards and woodpeckers. Okay. And because they carry a bad omen. It said that if a red-headed woodpecker appears on your roof, a family member will go on.
What?
If a buzzard shadow crosses your path, you're destined for bad luck.
Uh-huh.
So this is a Texas law. And let me tell you, in the rural parts of Texas, oh Lord, them buzzards, I can't stand them. But you just stay away from them. They're like, they're the most despicable sights. I'm gonna just honestly tell you that. And then they said a redhead woodpecker, but like I see this woodpecker on the light pole often. He be going in, but he doesn't have a red head, so I don't know what
He
that
said
is.
he be going in.
Yeah, he be making so much noise. It's something else.
Hey,
They are loud. They're super loud.
I had one on chills too. You said it like if they cross you and you get a chill or whatever. I got one on chills. You ever like in an argument or something like that? I've heard this in a dice game once. A buddy was like, they was arguing over whatever who rolled CeeLo. There was just 654, 456, whatever. And he was like, they was just getting intense. He was like, I got chills, man. He was like, my grandmother must be smiling on me right now. You know what I'm saying? My granddaddy must be smiling on me right now. You know what I mean? So if you got chills, I guess they ancestor, daddy, whatever, whoever passed on is smiling on them. Have you ever heard that? If you get chill in an argument, they proud of you. The ancestor is proud of you.
That's interesting.
Anybody ever heard that before?
No.
Oh,
I mean, y'all could take the dice part out. You know what I mean? That's where I heard of that. But I'm just saying.
But I had never heard that. But that's interesting now. You know.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. So this one is from Rwanda, from Africa, y'all.
Oh wow.
All right, so women shouldn't eat goat meat.
Oh wow. Well.
Some people believe women should. This is in Rwanda. Some people believe women should never eat goat meat, or they will be cursed with goat-like qualities.
Oh. Well, we don't need you to be a nanny goat. No nanny over here.
They'll grow hair on their faces and become unbearably stubborn.
Oh.
So, like, even the characteristics, like, I was like, oh my God, that's crazy.
So don't call no woman a goat.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, greatest
Hey, but you know what? Goats are like escape artists too. Goats are like escape artists. They don't stay, you know what I'm saying? So they might just roll out on you.
Roll out.
That's interesting.
That's wild.
I know.
What if they? So they can't eat the meat, but they can eat the goat cheese or get some goat milk. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know. They don't go that far. It just says the meat.
I like that. I like it.
They just said all of the old wives' tales are entertaining. That's true.
They are.
I mean, some some of it is bunk. Some of it is complete nonsense. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
like some of that be like, hey, hold on, let me scratch my head on that. It might make a little sense. You know, so.
Yeah. So, but you know, when we started this series, when we
All
started
of it is bunk. Right.
Yeah,
That's BS and junk put together. Bunk. There you
yeah,
go.
when we started this, we knew that this, you know, would bring a form of entertainment because we used to really think our people were crazy. But then some
Right.
of this had some kind of truth to it, but we could not, you know, give the reason why. You know, the why was always the question. And so I think it's fun. They're fun. They're fun. So did you know about the ladybug? Can we talk about the ladybug?
Sure.
Okay, so it is said the ladybug is considered to be good luck. I love ladybugs.
Okay.
I love them. You know, just a form. Well, I've had a few pet names. Okay, just so you know. But another pet name that my mom used to call me was Ladybug. It used to drive me crazy in middle school because she used to screech it from far away, and it caused great embarrassment. But she called me Ladybug. But ladybugs are good luck. But to kill them will bring misfortune. And it said something about if one lands on you, the number of spots on the ladybug would, you know, render how much, you know, I guess good fortune would come to you. So I don't know. But I just thought that was cute.
Man, so right, I heard. Yeah, it is with the ladybug, right? Now, is it also, you know how it go? Like if it's in your left hand, right? Is it anything to that or no?
Well,
I don't know.
if you should hit them and you know they're not here anymore, then you bring bad fortune to yourself. If you keep them or keep them, make sure that they're, you know, in good places and not getting, you know, taken out, then you'll have good luck. That's what it said.
Man, I got a cool one. I got a cool one. I just so happen to be next because you last. I'm first. You know what I'm saying? I got a cool one, and I'm gonna run on your steam. So it's animals. This one's a Puerto Rican one.
Oh, Puerto Rico.
Yeah. And Puerto Ricans in my neighborhood taught me this one. It's dealing with birds.
Okay, birds.
Birds. So one day, me and my homie Chami was walking up the block, and a bird crapped on me. And I'm sitting there like, you know, I'd be trying to be all into my apparel and my gear. I'm like, oh man, you know, Chami, he rubbed it off me and rubbed it on him. I was like, what in the what? You know what I mean? I was like, what's going on? He said, that's good luck. Let's go play the lottery. And he went to the nearby number hole and hit the number.
What?
Good luck.
Did he split the money with you?
Of course he didn't. Because I'm sitting there baffled and befuddled. You know what I'm saying? I was confused, confused. You know what I'm saying? I never heard such foolery. Just like you sitting there looking crazy. You know what I mean? And I wasn't being over the top. I was just sitting there like, dude, like, what? No. You know what I mean? It was just so ridiculous. And he was like, man, you don't know nothing about that. He rubbed it off. He rubbed it off me real quick, and he just he started running outside. I ran that behind him. He's like, man, look, I forgot who he said taught him that. But if a bird craps on you, play the lotto, you know, go to a casino, that means good luck. It's almost like scratch your hand type of thing, you know what I mean? But that's a whole nother one. I just gave Tiffany a free one. But, you know, any comments? Anybody ever heard of that? Story?
I've never heard of nothing like that.
I'm telling you, that is something that happened in real life.
I did not. I cannot make that up. I'm good, but I ain't that good.
All right, so we know we've all been to like sporting like arenas and we've been in games and people whistle, right? They whistle all the time, but it says
Why you?
if you whistle inside that it is bad luck.
Yes. Yes.
What?
So this is a lore of Russia and Norway. It is believed to cause financial struggles. And in Norway, whistling inside is rumored to bring on a downpour.
Oh.
Who'd have thought?
Wait, run that back, please.
So whistling inside, right?
Uh-huh.
So in Russia, it's bad luck. But in Russia, it's believed to cause financial struggles. Whereas in Norway, it is rumored to bring down a downpour. So I don't know what that metaphorically speaking, I think,
And look, in the comments, we have.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, in addition to our friend Deja Vu says, if you whistle outside after dark, you're calling bad spirits.
Girl. Ooh wee.
Well, I don't know how to whistle. I don't know if it's because,
Well, you got brothers, though. I know your brothers know how to whistle. That's like a big
whistle, but I always thought, I have a little space between my teeth, so I don't think I can whistle. That's
nothing to do with it.
But I never. Well, I don't try anymore. But this is not my. It's not my calling.
Hey, you just need to get you some survival gear because I stay with them. Hey.
Oh, you stay.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play. I'm a good Boy Scout. I always keep something.
Okay.
They be prepared, you know what I'm saying?
So can we talk about creatures in your house?
Huh?
Creatures in your house.
Creatures in what?
Creatures in
I don't
your
have
house.
creatures in my house.
What?
I don't have creatures in my house.
No.
All right, but go ahead. We can talk about creatures in your house.
Okay,
Yes.
so oftentimes, well, I don't know, because I live in the South, so sometimes stuff gets in, you got to get it out. Okay, but it says to banish serpents and venomous creatures, which would probably be spiders. Okay, from the floor, scatter Simon's seal on the floor.
What?
It says.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, so to banish serpents and venomous creatures from the room, scatter Simon's seal on the floor. So I was like, I don't even know what Simon's seal is. Well, it is a herb. Okay, it is a herb, and it is like a rhizome, but it's grown like a rhizome. It's medically used to treat various ailments, and you can either ground it up or bake it into bread. And the shoots that it grows in taste like asparagus.
Also known as Solomon's seal, which is basically it's the same thing.
Yeah. Did I say Simon? I mean Solomon. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, Solomon.
What is it though? I've never heard of this. I'm sorry.
Solomon's seal root.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's growing that now.
No.
I need information. I mean, I'm completely in the dark.
I know Upbeat got some on that now. Come on now.
Yeah. So
somebody give us some intel.
So that is something to put on your herb profile.
Yep.
Okay, so look, wait. So run it back. So if something comes in your
Solomon's
seal.
Yeah. So say for instance, you get like a garden snake or a spider in your house. It says from whatever room you're in or the rooms you're in, you're supposed to scatter. So to sprinkle this on your floors, and it is going to assure to keep those creatures out of your home.
You know, that is so interesting. You know, because like the Solomon seal. All right, so look, I'm about to go into other things, right? You know, I know a lot of people, man. You know, low key, I could be a medicine man for real, right? So I've seen people do the Solomon seal. The Solomon seal is actually that's like the 6-point star. It's the Star of David. You guys know that? Look it up.
Yeah. Yes.
Right. So I've seen other people do the Solomon seal and do some kind of, you know, work. They're doing I'm gonna get you sucker. You know, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna keep it clean. But you know, I've seen people back at you, you know, with Solomon seal. But I didn't actually know that Solomon seal is an actual root. So I didn't know that's new information. But you know, as someone said, I don't know if it was Miss Fetz or was it Deja, one of these amazing guests that we have here. They said they think that all roots are medicinal in some type of way, and I agree. You know, I think it's all your intentions, right, and your heart posture. If you're angry and you abracadabra, I ain't saying, you know what I mean, you got to be on that type of time, but I know people who is on that type of time. And, you know, they do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know, but anyway. Hey.
And Upbeat also said it's also a great astringent.
She said it was good for the lungs as well, right? Was that the same one?
I just saw the good astringent.
So I need to know what that is now. I gotta do some.
Y'all over here, I'm over here, and my, you know.
Oh, and we've sent you down a rabbit hole, eh?
Hey, look,
I'm over here.
hold on.
Look, I'm looking at the genus and species, and I'm like, I got lost. I'm sorry. Let me focus.
Well, give us something. You know, give us something about what you rabbit hole. Because we all learning here. We, you know.
I'm sorry, y'all. Coco is dreaming and making noises. I hope y'all don't hear him. I'm sorry.
Mama Nita said it's unknown and lack of lightning, and along with some pranking family. Okay, so I don't know what that was in regards to. I'm trying to catch everything.
All right.
Okay.
Went back a little bit.
Okay, so it treats dry cough, chronic respiratory ailments, and digestive issues. It reduces swelling, drying out tissues, and drawing it together. I'm sorry. It provides anti-inflammatory. It's a expectorant and has sedative effects. It treats clinical diseases such as the big thing, Alzheimer's and diabetes.
Wow, diabetes.
I'm over here like.
Yeah, that's what it's saying.
That's interesting.
You can make it as a tincture. You can make it as a salve. You can make it as a powder.
Everything.
Where can you get it at?
Oh, well, they have they have it in Etsy, I know for sure, but I mean, you can get it in the package. Etsy, Amazon, all the common.
I wonder if Amazon got it. I mean.
And then they also have a Simon Seal tea.
Solomon seal or Simon seal? The same thing?
Solomon. I don't know why I keep on saying Simon. Simon says, leave me alone, Simon.
It says here that the berries are poisonous to humans.
Oh, that's my joke.
So don't take
the berries are poisonous?
To humans, yeah.
Okay, so what does it look like?
It looks like cockle shells. Like the flowers look like cockle shells. They're just hanging. They look like little bells.
Huh.
They're white. They're white. I don't know if they come in different colors.
So that's pretty interesting.
But it says there are 63 species in Asia alone. So
yeah,
it's crazy.
That one took us. That one took us to a different place.
Take me to another place.
It was a spinoff.
Mm. Well, look, I'm gonna hit y'all with something. You know what I'm saying? My grandma Pearl, my favorite grandma. You know what I'm saying? She said, "Boy, hell is paved on good intentions.
Hey.
The roadway to hell is paved on good intentions." You know what I'm saying? Because I always have a good heart, you know, and you know, it's things about people who are like happy people. I'm like Happy Smurf, right? And what people don't know that when somebody is like extremely happy, it's extreme anger that come with that too. Because we gonna protect that happy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to come off my happy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna piss that off. But you know, like, why did you do that? What's the point? What we doing here? Like, why are you trying to make me miserable? You know what I'm saying? So the pathway to hell is paved on good intentions. You can have the best intentions to do the right thing, and since misery like company, people will try to put their crap on you. Like, they don't understand, like, why are you happy? Like, what is that? Like, that's a foreign thing. Like, people don't have happiness anymore. There's a lot of miserable, hurt, depressed, you know, sunken place people. And I wish them I pray for those people. You know what I mean? You gotta find some joy in the day. You gotta find a day. I don't care if 24 hours going, you gotta find something to celebrate, be grateful for. It's not that bad. You know, it may not be where you want to be, but you gotta keep it pressing, you know, because if you keep thinking about negative, it's just gonna keep bringing more and more negative to you. You know what I'm saying? So what you gonna keep stewing in that for? But I don't know, grandma. That's what my grandma said. Any comments? Anybody want to say something about that? You know what I'm saying?
Nobody.
Anybody ever heard that before? Law of attraction. On Lede. Right. You already know, mama.
Mama got you before you got it out.
On Lede.
On the day. Sometimes you just have to, like, and then you may be like just kind of stuck, you know? You just got to push yourself to maybe go for a walk or get the blood flowing or something, or go somewhere.
Call a friend. Call a friend.
Yeah.
Call a friend. Call me, man. Listen. Hold on. Let me say this before you go there. Look. If you're feeling depressed, you know what I'm saying? Call me. I promise you, we're gonna find a way to laugh at the situation. Whether I tell you a story about myself, or my own, I done messed up so much, you know what I'm saying? So we can laugh at me, and then we're gonna turn around and laugh at you. But at the end of the day, guaranteed we're gonna be laughing. You know what I mean? Because, you know, it's something about turning lemonade from lemons, man. You know what I'm saying? You just can't stay there, man. You know. You know, but that's what that is. So who is it? Tiffany's go? Oh, it's Edwina's go. It's your go?
Yeah, you already skipped me once, but I let it go because I wasn't ready anyway.
I'm sorry. I
was like, let's see, the Lord answered my call. I'm like, Lord, I ain't ready. So anyway, y'all know what the amulets are?
Yeah.
You know, okay, so, right. So if you know what they are. So amulets, a lot of people know ward off the evil eye, right? So if you've ever been to like Turkey or like Greece, they have them in Greece a lot, right? So you wear those, they wear those to keep off all that evilness, anybody that has a thought. So the example that they have here is if someone has ever complimented your, let's say, for example, your new pants that you're wearing, only for you to spill hot coffee on them, it may be the work of the evil eye. So this is the concept of it. In Turkey, people wear a blue and white amulet that looks like an eye itself to guard against the effects of the so-called evil eye. So you'll see that the similar charms of that, like I said before, in Greece. I saw them everywhere in Greece, Morocco, Iran, Afghanistan, and Egypt. So they all have that there.
Man. I just want to show you guys. This is an amulet. There's one. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's one. But I've seen the ones with the little blue eye. And, you know.
Every country has a different type. They all have different ones.
This one here is for this one protects against an EMP, electromagnetic pulse. You know what I mean? So they shut all circuit breakers out. You know what I'm saying? This would be energy. It'll ground you. I'm into the grounding, earthing, all of that.
Okay, so we're going to talk about friends again. Friends, how many of us have them? So it says, if you give a steel blade to a friend, make the recipient pay you a penny to avoid cutting the friendship.
What? Say that again.
Child. Right. It says, if you give a steel blade to a friend, make the friend or the recipient pay you a penny to avoid cutting the friendship.
Oh, wow. That's deep. That's super deep.
All right, so you got to break down the depths. Come on, what you get from that? What's the download? I'm with Deja. Why would you give a friend a knife? But go ahead, it's a weird gift. But go ahead, what you? Yeah, we need some explanation.
So it was wild to me. Because like today I was just at the school helping my best friend of over 30 years decorate for our coming back. And so I gave her a utility knife today, but I didn't get a penny out of her. I mean, I got some lunch. So I wonder if that counts.
But that's your buddy though. That's your cuddy buddy right there. Oh, that's where the word cuddy buddy came from.
Ain't no cutting the friendship, but I guess here's the deal. Some of these, we did talk about, not being true or what have you. But it is also your belief system. So if this is what you're taught and you're taught to believe this, then so it shall be, I guess. But if not, then it doesn't hold any power. So I can't justify why you would pay a penny, and so I mean it's like I don't know. This is weird. I just read it from where I got it from. That's all. They don't give me the reason.
Hey, this is very interesting because I mean this is actually perfect because my next old wives' tale, it goes right here perfectly. It fit tongue and groove. This one it says measure twice, cut once. What does that mean?
I've heard this one before.
Measure twice, cut once. That's a carpenter saying. That's true. Very Masonic. But it doesn't have to be.
I don't know what it means.
Very good, Mama Nader. Plan and eliminate possible errors. That's right. No mistakes allowed is what I got from it.
Okay.
And it's true. Like Mama Rock said, it's a true saying. That just means that you are very cognizant of what you're doing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You are very focused, and you're detail oriented. You know what I mean? Because some of us just do things to be doing it. You got to have precision. You got to know what you're doing. You're using intentions, all of the above. Meticulous is a great word. Thank you,
I like that. I like that one. I like that. Might have to use that one, Mercy.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Ressie Rose said, let's not make a mistake.
I like that.
Deja said it means to make sure your measurements are correct and you're not wasting lumber. I love that. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Anybody else? Got anything else? I'm gonna meticulously make a banana split. Banana nuts. Banana nuts.
A banana split. I shall want one. I'm sorry.
Me too.
Tree said Luke 20:27.
Okay. Okay.
What?
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 She gave an address.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That's a biblical saying as well?
And maybe.
Say word.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, come on, let's get some
You said 2027?
Yeah.
Really? Amen. Come on now. I get the whole word. Praise God. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I just had to put that in there, put a little stamp on it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man. God's smart as I don't know what, man. He created all of this. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Everything you got going on in your life, he did. You know what I'm saying? So, why wouldn't he make it? Why wouldn't it be?
All right.
Luke 10:27. Thank you so much. That's a Bible, but I didn't even know that was a Bible.
I'm glad you changed it because I was somewhere else. I was like,
I was too. And so I was like,
thank you for correcting that.
Thank you. Thank you for even telling us that because I didn't know that. Beautiful. I love it. Thank you.
The last time we talked about the mirror, right?
yes, we did. Mm-hmm.
Did we talk about why?
No, ma'am.
We did not get the reason why. We speculated why, but we did not get the reason why.
So, I know many people say 7 years bad luck or whatever the case may be, but what I read was your reflection is in that mirror. Mm-hmm. So when you shatter the mirror, your soul is tied to it. I was like, what? So you okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Nah, break that down. That's you on to that. You took me somewhere.
If you believe that, right? If your reflection is in the mirror and you break the mirror, so shall your soul be broken. Because you're broken now. Because
Oh, that's deep.
That was just too deep. Because I know we talked about it, but I didn't remember us really giving all the
that we were pondering on the why, because some of them, they may sound wild and a little crazy, but if we are given the reason why, then we are able to, understand, the true meaning of the intent, the intention behind the meaning, I guess you could say. I like that. I like that a lot.
I like that a lot as well. and Tree said, if you want to read that. And,
that's it right there. If you receive that.
Yes, and I agree.
So if you're a Beyonce fan, she gonna say, "You ain't break my soul. You won't break my soul." Everybody, all right, going back to yourself. Hey, I'm trying to keep it Texas, man.
Okay, I got you.
I'm trying to give you some respect. Put some respect on Texas.
All right, respect on Texas. So speaking of Texas, we're gonna go over a Texas legend. Now, I don't know if this works or not.
You are a Texas legend. What?
I am a Texas legend, but I don't own an axe. So we're going to talk about an axe.
Okay, yes.
And so this one, it says, in time of unstable weather, a Texas legend suggests sticking an axe in the ground to curb the impending storms. You should have did that with them. And it says, Lord has it that the act will split the clouds and prevent the downpours.
Yo, man, I'm gonna have to get one of them little signs like Ed Lover and be like, "Come on, son. Come on, son. We'll come on. Wait a minute. Come on now." Wait. So wait, you put an axe in the ground and the axe stops the rain? Okay.
It says the Lord has it that the act of putting an axe in the ground will split the clouds and prevent the downpour.
Man, look, that's beautiful. And I just want to say, because one of our gumbos made a terrific comment, made me forget. This is my plug. Hey, it's a good time for you to subscribe to the Garden Gumbo on YouTube. We over here working for you guys, you know what I'm saying? All these wives' tales, and the sisters giving us the weather report, you know. Hey, thank you, Upbeat, for that, you know.
I don't know, because we had Beryl. That was a lot of water. We've been raining every day for the last week, and it's a lot of rain.
Mama said we could do a show on weather-wise tales.
You could do a show on weather-wise tale alone, you know, because they have a lot, you know, but.
So wait a minute. So during Hurricane Beryl, Paul Winfield Bunyan didn't stick his axe in the ground and stop Hurricane Beryl. Come on now.
But you know, Beryl, he or she, I don't know what kind of name this is, Beryl, but anyway, it's Beryl. It was more of a windstorm. I mean, it was more of a windstorm. I thought I was being caught up in the mind bender, because it was wild. The trees was, you know, doing like that, and then a force shifted to the ground. It was wild. But you know,
Upbeat said they was trying to draw from the spirit of Moses part in the Red Sea with that.
I saw that.
Let me tell you something. I might do this in my neighborhood. That's if I go on a walk. It's kind of humid too. But if you see how these trees were torn up from the root, like these are like 30, 40 foot trees. I'm talking about they're unearthed, and like their root system is out of the ground. It's wild. It's wild over here, y'all. But that's, you know, I might do it. I don't know. I like to stay in the house where it's cool.
Now look, you know, this is a very interesting question. And it's kind of on subject, but it's off subject. So my first question is it like a norm to have like fireplaces in homes in Texas or no?
Yes. Well, I mean, some homes have it, but it's not it's more of a custom bill than just a regular home having a fireplace. Yeah.
Only reason I ask, because if you got a tree that went down, that's free firewood. You know what I mean? I'm looking for the win-win situation.
I think what we use it for more of, especially in this neighborhood, because we have a lot of pecan trees, we use it for barbecuing.
Barbecue. So wait a minute. So pecan wood is good, like a mesquite or something like that, to like doing your barbecue.
Nice.
Look at her face. Yes. Wait, y'all gotta see her face. Come on now. That just like it's just.
Yes.
It's just download. That was a whole download. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Get up.
Oh yes, pecan wood is like the bomb.com for barbecue. Oh yes.
Crack.
Really, really
I
good.
had no idea.
Pecan's really, really good with chicken.
Oh yes.
Real good.
Really?
Oh
yes. In fact, some of these people got like pellet, you know, the pellets. They do.
But if you get so that's what I was thinking of. But I'm like, but then you have to kind of watch it, because like if it's storm and it's wet or whatever, like if it breaks dry, then you could collect it dry. But because it's wet, it may not be good, because it sits and it, wood can mold too. So like you might not want to get it like that.
It breaks it down. Yeah. That's why you know, Merce knows this. Up north, when we get our fire, we gotta cover it because the snow the snow, you know what I'm saying? So, man. All right, y'all, this one is crazy. This is
Hold
ridiculous.
on, I go. It's my go. It's my go. It's my go.
Okay.
Unless you want to go, I say ladies.
No, go
first.
ahead. We good.
You know what I'm saying? Look, you know I'm polite, man. I'm a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Look. This is everybody heard this one before, but you know we could touch it. I don't think we touched this last week.
Okay.
The old saying, once a man, twice a child.
That's scripture.
Let's hear what you guys think about it. Tell us put it in the comments. What you guys think about that? And when you hear that expression, what comes to mind?
Yeah, that's
I'm not touching it.
You don't want to touch it? You just want to be talking about these garden tools.
No, I don't. I'm gonna just be silent too, because you know.
What you on silent too about that? That's something that we all got to go through.
Once a man, twice a child.
Yes. What's wrong with that?
I don't know. It ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it's Aisha. That's Ecclesiastes.
Really? Drop that scripture on us. Let's know. Let's see what it is. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know a word like that.
It's referencing it, you know, like it's a time to see everything has a season.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
References that. So it's Ecclesiastes 3.
Get out.
Because you were born, you know, as a child, right? And then in your old age, you know, you
have some similarities.
You may revert back to those same qualities. Like when you have to change the person's diaper, when you have to care for them, feed them, you know.
Yeah.
You're going to lose some teeth. You know what I'm saying?
Lord, you got to go straight to losing teeth.
Look, no, I'm saying, like, this is a fact. You know what I mean? Like, look, when your kid is like 7, like, hey, you better chill it on out. All that jumping around, these is your teeth.
That's
you ain't
right.
getting no
Your permanent teeth.
It is a rut. It's a
right out here looking like Snaggermouth.
You better chill it on out, little.
Aisha said,
bouncing off these walls.
Did it?
Repeat it again, because Aisha.
Once a man, twice a child, and it also it's relative, man. Let me tell you right now. Last year, about September, I had my first bout with vertigo.
Ooh.
And I was rolling, my guy.
Oh my God.
Ma'am, sir. I felt like I was just laying on my bed and I just, I went from my stomach to my back and I'm watching TV. I felt like I was in a washing machine. The whole room was spinning. I was like, yo, that was the most scariest thing ever happened in my life. And I said I couldn't control it. I crawled to the bathroom. I was so afraid I had no equilibrium. I was completely off. That was scary. So I'm like, man, I can't die now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, if you coming to get me? I was tapping all kind of wood and this and that. So that's a bit of it, I have an older brother. He's 10 years older than me. And he had the, George Jefferson, man, you know what I mean? He had the cul-de-sac, you know what I mean? The grown man haircut, okay? He got the LeBron.
You better stop
His hairline started back here. So he had to take it all off, man. His head looked like this. The whole thing. All right. So we kind of like poke at each other. So now he got the full beard and none of this up here. And I got all this and no beard. You know what I mean? So we opposites. But we look exactly the same. But yeah, that once a man, twice a child, that's a serious thing because like at some point, you got to start eating purees again, like puree food, like baby food. You start mashing your food. You start, drinking smoothies, and if you wear your body down, you know, your gut health might not be on point. You know what I'm saying? I just hope, you got to keep yourself together, so,
Yeah.
thank God I hit the Benjamin button right here because I'm going backwards, man. I'm about 36, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not. But, nothing, man. I'm just talking stuff, I'm going to go pass it on to the next person, you know what I mean? What's the man?
This one's real crazy, y'all. Y'all ready for a crazy one?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I like crazy.
So it says here, and this is Argentina. So this is Argentina, right? And it says the seventh son becomes a werewolf. All right, y'all ready?
A werewolf.
All right.
What does that mean?
So I'm telling you, it's crazy, right? So most people today don't put much weight on old legends of vampires and werewolves. Argentina, however, is where many of those spooky stories begin, right? This sounds like somebody gonna make a movie or something, but one old wives' tale in particular claims that the seventh son born in a family will become a werewolf unless he is adopted by the Argentinian president.
That's crazy.
Right.
This is why.
The superstition began in 1907 when President Cristina Fernandez de Kirchner became a seventh son's godmother due to the ominous superstition. I had to throw that in there. It's just a little crazy, but I'm just saying. That is an old wives' tale, believe it or not.
Well,
I don't receive it.
I don't even comment on that one. That one is a little bit extra wild.
But it is one nonetheless.
Some of the comments are saying some hairy people out there in Argentina about mama. Deja said, is the seventh child hairy? Okay. And going back a little bit more, Aisha said she was out from her ear infection from last year. Okay. So she was out for a week. Seven represents change. Seven represents change, and she says she believes. Okay. Okay. And Edwina is having a coffee break. So, we're back.
I'm back.
That was quick.
I'm about to reach that. So.
I'm in this, okay? I'm in this.
You 10 toes down? You 10 toes down? Come on with it, then. Come on with it.
So I came across this, and I came across this today in a post that I had bookmarked a while ago concerning some issues that I was having with my health. And so I don't know, I'm taking it as a confirmation of something that I might need to do for self, but I wanted to share this with you guys. We have heard, I think Todd needs a bath, but anyway, we're not going to. Okay, so, yeah, he's not, we're not talking about that right now. Anyway, so, we've heard the thing that says an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Mm-hmm. Yes? Mm-hmm. Okay, so it says an overwhelming amount of medical evidence has been released over the last decade to confirm this wives' tale. It says apples are full of antioxidants responsible for boosting a defense system against free radicals, linking apple consumption and a certain prevention, a certain health ailment prevention. And it says lung, the big C, and cardiovascular disease are the two most notable conditions that apples are believed to ward off. In one study involving 40,000 women and approximately 8,800 who consumed an apple daily saw a decrease in cardiovascular disease risk. And on the post that I was looking at that I had seen a while back, a guy was very specific as to golden apples. So I don't know how true that is. And it had to do with clotting, to help with that. And so I know in the comment they were saying not commercial apples, but if you have places where they grow apples, I know like a lot of different places. I know a couple of schools that we have, they have apple trees, and we have little orchards around here in the city and on the outskirts. You could get you some of those apples. But now when he said specific golden apple or another kind of apple, I noticed they don't sell those a lot in the stores. It's usually the red apples or the green apples. So that was an interesting.
You like the Golden Delicious?
Yeah, like the Golden Delicious. Mm-hmm.
That's a big thing up north.
Yeah, but we have like a lot of fruit stands here and stuff like that. So I found that to be interesting, but there is some kind of truth to the apple a day keeps the doctor away.
What you think? Apples is very fibrous. So
yeah, and
it's gonna make you go to the bathroom.
If nothing else, you need fiber in your life. You gotta go use the bathroom now. You need to be regular.
Right. Man.
Why do we laugh at the same time? We paused at the same time and we started laughing at the same time. That was a little crazy.
Hey. And unity come together right now over me. All right, man. All right, listen. All right, so this is another one my Puerto Rican friend told me. And it deals with silverware. It's kind of what Edwina was talking about earlier, a little bit different, and some of it is good, right? So it's about silverware. You're in the house, whatever, you're in the kitchen, you socialize, whatever. Boom. Some of the silverware fall on the floor. And depending on what the silverware is, depending on what's going to happen next. So again, it's superstition, which is whatever you want to call it. So it says, okay, if you drop a spoon on the floor, let me see if anybody knows what that does. No. It's a spoon, a knife, and a fork, right? So it's easy. Anyway, for time, we're like running out of time. It's almost 10, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to keep it short. We're going to keep it short, Right. Mama they said it's company coming, right? So now, which is the company, right? She said, you better wash the spoon, right? So what I got was if you drop the spoon, whether it's, face down or face up, it's a woman. If it's face down, she mad. If it's faced up, she's in a hurry to come to your house. All right. The fork is a man, right? A man's coming to your house. It's unexpected visitor. He's going to pop up on you. And a knife means conflict.
What's up with the knives?
I don't know.
There's a lot of bad conflict come about with the knife. You cut.
There's a lot of knife stuff going on.
So look, we got a couple of more minutes. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to take a picture, you know what I mean? And save some for next week, man. Listen, so look, next week, what are we on?
Is it going to be the trilogy? Is this the trilogy?
What are we doing?
Well, we're done. We wrapped this up. We did it. Okay. Are we complete? Unless you got more. I mean, we can run that back another time if you got more.
We can run it back the next time.
We can do like a split show.
Yeah.
Always doing the gumbo games. What happened to that?
I like the gumbo game. Y'all
okay. So next week is the gumbo game.
Because people
next time we're gonna do the gumbo games, and we got Grow Girl come with the flower of the month of August, and something like that. Sister Rebecca gonna come through. We want to meet the emus again. We was talking to Wonder Whips. Wonder Whips might give a guest appearance.
Come on, Wonder Whips.
That's my buddy, man. So there's a lot of people. And Tamara wanted to come through. It's time. The gumbo game. Oh, and Beat was talking about the seed giveaway.
Okay, yes, the seed giveaway.
If you guys are interested in the seed giveaway, please send us an email at thegardengumbo@gmail.com so we know who's interested and what kind of seeds that you're interested in, and we can see if we can try to see if somebody has an abundance of that and we can just get you guys to swap out. That'd be a great thing. You know what I mean? So.
All right. That sounds like a plan. Okay, Gumbo Games.
Beat said Gumbo Games and seed giveaway.
And next week I will be returning back to work. So this week I'm returning back to work, but I'll be ready for Gumbo Games.
You ready for the games? You got game. You got game.
Yeah.
Look, we're gonna take a picture real quick. Okay. I'm gonna start with you.
Okay.
1, 2. All right, come on, Tiffany. 1, 2. All right, Mr. Man. Dun, 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 dun. All right, there it is. Edwina, send us home. Oh, Tiffany? Let Tiffany say a little something. Tiffany might want to say about it. You got the best sound off in the land. So go ahead.
I want her to do hers. We should do one with sunglasses. But okay, I want her to do it. I love her.
One with the sunglasses. One with the sunglasses.
We sunglasses.
Oh yeah, go on. One picture with the little glasses. Go on. 1, 2, 3. That's even better. All right.
Okay.
No, you do your thing.
I do it one time. Do it one more time with the glasses because you got the right. 1, 2, 3. That's good. Cool. 1, 2. All right, y'all crazy. That's right. All right, so come on, tell us. Send us home.
We love that you participated in our Old Wives' Tales, Folklores, and Legends. I guess you could say.
Cliches, adages.
And adages.
What else?
Yeah, and we look forward to you joining us next week for our Garden Gumbo Games and seed giveaway. So I want to just tell you guys, in the meantime, as well as in between time, it is my prayer that you all take care of yourselves so that we can take care of each other. We'll see you soon.
God bless. God bless everybody. Hey, email us. The emails is kind of dry. Send us for the seed swap. The emails. Get to it. All right, bye.